Right. Drake Riggs here with MMA Mania with the American gangster himself, Chael Sonnen, saving the show once again, my friend. So thank you for that.
Starring in, you could say starring in, you could say making it,
Yes.
there's a number of things you could call. Host works though.
Yes, absolutely.
Plus I got the hottest girl here, huh? Did you see this one?
Of course, we gotta get Brittany in here. I'll switch sides, my bad.
My wife and my girlfriend all in one.
Yes,
Can you
all
imagine?
in one. Incredible. All right, Chael, well, before we talk about some things here with the awards, great to see you again, man. I gotta know, obviously live in Portland, Bayou and all that. I gotta know what happened with Submission Underground. I haven't heard any updates.
Holy smokes!
What's the deal?
Well, the driving force of that was a wonderful young lady named Heather Standing, and Heather passed away. And Heather had a dream, and her biggest dream is she wanted to get Gordon Ryan and Mason Fowler together. So we had to call Dana White, say, hey, we have to get this done. We were about to do it, we got to get it done. Dana actually booked the match out of respect to Heather, and then Gordon ended up getting sick, and that match didn't happen. That was supposed to be last weekend. So very big deal. Thank you for asking. A bit of an open wound. I miss Submission Underground, but it will be back.
Any idea how soon?
Well, it'll be back pretty soon. Working some things out with some distributors. There's a little bit of a chess match game that has to be played there, but it's getting sorted. The best man will win, Drake, and that is me.
Always.
Chael P.
It's still Roseland?
No, we'll do a little bit at the Roseland. When COVID shut the world down, we actually found a dedicated commercial space. They used to make commercials there and whatnot. The lighting was great. The sound was great. I would like to go back there. I loved it. I thought it was a perfect venue.
Definitely, I agree. I mean, the barn was cool too, or the silo, right?
That was a badass move. In the middle of COVID, we were the only sporting event on the face of the earth. It is the only time a show on Fight Pass has been talked about on Sports Center. They put us on 3 days after it happened. They called me and said the reason we're 3 days late is we heard there was a tennis match in Morocco, and we had to confirm that there was not, so that we could say you were the only sporting event in the world. Very big claim.
Yes.
Very big claim. I mean, it really was. That was probably, as a matter of fact, maybe what I'm most proud of all the accomplishments of Submission Underground was that.
Yeah, I mean, quite a big one, man. But so many accomplishments you got in general, Chael. And I want to ask you about the tattoo. Was this a real deal?
No.
We got it. I mean,
God's sakes. The only part of my body that will be touching Anderson Silva's body, particularly the face, is my knuckles if I'm ever given the chance.
Of course. And I know that historically you always said that you never watched back. Was it either of the fights, the first one specifically?
Yes.
But it's been so much time now. You are friendly with Anderson a little bit more than, obviously used to be. So has that changed? You guys watch together or anything?
No, I'm not going to watch it. It hurts, and it's different. It's different. Like for him, he had a number of great moments. He had a number of big moments. I don't even know if I am his biggest moment. But for me, it was him. And so I think it's a little bit different how we view it. And you are right. He is a real gentleman. I'm glad that I've got to know him. This might surprise you or even disappoint, but Wanderlei Silva turned out to be a hell of a nice guy. Like I didn't see that one coming. I would even put Wanderlei in the category of a friend. Yes, if I needed something, I would call Wanderlei and he'd be there for me. So that might surprise you.
Very much so.
I don't like that, by the way. I don't like it when a guy buries a grudge. A grudge is a very important thing. Like to see Pereira, by example, and Adesanya not letting this thing go, there's an honor in that. I appreciate you don't ever let it go. I'm disappointed to tell you that Wanderlei won me over and Anderson won me over. I don't like that.
Well, hey, maybe things will flare up again at some point. We'll have to wait and see. Yes, but in terms of drama, though, Chael,
you get a suit. Are you impressed by this? What do you think
yes,
of the tie? Is it too short?
Always.
I don't know where tie is supposed to go. I don't know.
Inside
she
out.
had bought this thing yesterday. Then John Anik had to help us on FaceTime.
Okay.
And I had to go to another guy. John Bartis had to help me. It's a whole thing. I should have just got a clip on.
I mean, it's easy to have.
Don't go too far. These guys will try. You can't trust these guys.
All right, Chael, but I wanted to ask you about, obviously, the story you were on top of the other day, the Ian Garry news.
Yes.
And, I mean,
how about that,
been quite the talking point for the last, month or so now. But, I mean, do you think we'll rebook the Vicente Luque fight? What do you make of all this? And, obviously, dropping the scoop on us.
No, I don't think they'll rebook it. I mean, you got to understand, those guys did the opposite of promote a fight. They came out and talked to me, they're gargling each other's balls. I mean, it was embarrassing, wiping the slop. Oh, I love this guy so much, and we're such good teammates, and I just want the best for his family, and I'm going to go try to beat him up in a steel cage. It was just weird. The card does get affected with Ian off of it. And, frankly, all of this stuff, if he had the right PR advice, which he clearly does not, would have been very helpful. But, you know, if he's not feeling well, I would never kick a man when he's down. I'll wait till he's back on his feet and I'll give him a shot. But when he's down, I try to help him up.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. And, you know, here at the award show, this is what? How many in a row have we done, Chael?
Oh, my goodness. 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row, I think it was. And what's up, Aljo? You look handsome, by the way, buddy. You look great, man. Aljo just got a fight announced. Did he get that announced with Holloway? No, that didn't get announced. No, I don't know. That was Marab and Henry got announced. Yes. Aljo's going up to 45, I think, which is very exciting. I want to see him and Ortega, by the way. No one's talking about that, but that's the fight I want. No one's even talking about Ortega. Where is Ortega? Is he retired or what is going on?
The Yair rematch.
Okay, they are. Okay, that's no surprise. Did you ever catch Ortega? He did a movie. It was called like Debt Collector or something, Tax Collector. He was awesome.
Yeah?
Not just good. He wasn't just good. He was awesome. That might actually be his true calling, is going into Hollywood. So that's the reason I asked you, is he retired? Because when he retires, there will be somebody waiting for him. Trust me. He's very talented.
All right, well, I will leave you with one more thing then, Chael.
Does that surprise you? Because he can't do an interview. He can't do an interview. He can't cut a promo to save his life. Like, this guy's got a headline and pay-per-views. He can't cut a promo. You go put him in Hollywood, he shined. I'm telling you. You go watch this. It's called Tax Collector. You go watch it. He's with Shia LaBeouf. He kills it.
All right. Oh, yes.
Ortega kills it. Shia LaBeouf?
Close enough.
LaBeouf?
Well, I got a segue then, Chael, because I know you were in a movie recently. I haven't seen it yet. I'm so sorry, but how was that experience?
I had a great time. I did that because I'm friends with Cowboy Cerrone, and he called me. It was like he called in a favor, but we had a great time. We came out to Vegas. My hot-ass wife came with me, and we had a very good time. It was only 8 days, believe that or not. Wow. The whole thing, and it was 8 days long. My son did not overly enjoy it. He counted down the days until it came on, and then he got about 40 minutes through and got up and walked out of the room. So I was proud to be in it. My niece was in it. We had a good time.
All right, awesome. And maybe some more in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, maybe. Every athlete wants to be an actor, and every actor wants to be an athlete. I don't know why that is, but I'm not much different. And frankly, I mean, it's a miserable experience. You hurry up and wait. There's a reason Netflix took on Hollywood and Netflix won. Hollywood does not know what it's doing. I grew up in construction. If you worked as little as these people on movie sets, the foreman would send you home before lunch on your first day. It is the laziest group of people. You hurry up and you wait. I could make a movie in 80 minutes. If it's an 80-minute movie, I need 80 minutes to make it. They need 3 months. It's a very weird thing. Truly, don't ever get on a job site. Don't drive a framing crew, a ditch digging crew. Stay in Hollywood. Do nothing.
All right, there's all the advice we need. The gangster himself saving the show again. Thanks so much, Joe. Always great to see you, my man.
Drake, it's good to see you, and I like the shave, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you rob a bank or something? Are you on the run?
I'll give away my secrets.